The era of fully automated inbound pipeline generation is here. With AI email, Piper the AI SDR can intelligently follow up with, nurture, and convert inbound leads with zero human intervention. This means she can operate across your most important channels, both the website and email, to supercharge inbound pipeline generation. Let's jump in and see how it works. Marketers work hard to capture inbound leads. You have chat, offers, and forms all across your website. Plus, you're capturing leads at events. In the old world, these leads had to be qualified, queued up, and worked by a human SDR. But we all know time is money, and speed to lead is crucial. Now in the age of AI, Piper the AI SDR does all this work autonomously and at scale. So let's take a look at our first AI email use case. Once a lead is captured through a contact sales form, Piper automatically determines whether the buyer is qualified, then immediately sends an email follow-up. You can see here she's referencing their name, account, and conversion point. She's also working toward her goal of booking a meeting, and she's routing it to their assigned account executive. Once the buyer clicks through, they can schedule the first call instantly. This is speed to lead, and it's happening at scale. You no longer need to wait for your SDR to take action because Piper is doing it for them. But AI email is so much more than transactional email. Let's look at another example. As marketers, we put a ton of effort into events. Not only can Piper boost event registration with marketing offers during a website conversation, she can also follow up with each individual attendee with a personalized, contextual email once the event has passed. Here you can see she's sharing post-event resources along with a meeting link to keep the conversation moving forward. When the buyer returns to the website, Piper greets them with a personalized message that references the email to seamlessly continue the conversation. From there, she can answer questions and get a future meeting on the books. This is incredibly powerful. Piper knows who this buyer is and where they are in the buying journey, so she can deliver a totally connected end-to-end experience. But what about those top-of-funnel buyers who aren't quite ready to convert? Piper has you covered there too. In this example, a buyer is on your website ready to download content. Typically, they go straight to marketing nurture, but with Piper, you can get more out of these leads. Here you can see she sends a confirmation email of the downloaded content and also surfaces up other content that might be helpful. To no surprise, this top-of-funnel buyer doesn't respond. But when Piper notices this buyer is back on the website a few weeks later, browsing customer stories, she sends another email sharing relevant resources. How cool is that? Piper is doing timely contextual lead nurture based on buying behavior. When the buyer clicks through to the website, Piper greets them with a personalized message. Now, this buyer is interested in pricing, a topic best suited for a sales rep. So Piper automatically passes the buyer to a human coworker who can seamlessly continue the conversation. With AI email, Piper can close the loop on your inbound pipeline motion. But to do all of this requires remarkable technology. Let's hop into Qualified to see how it works. With Lead and Account 360, Piper has a unified view of every inbound lead that comes in the door. The moment an email address is captured, Qualified automatically enriches that lead with data from all your go-to-market systems, like marketing automation platforms, Salesforce CRM, website behavior, and buyer intent signals. Plus, you have a visual timeline of all that lead activity. But that's not all. We also have the Account 360, which shows you a complete picture of each account. Who's on their buying committee, their target account tier, old, dead, or lost opportunities, the list goes on and on. And again, we have a visual timeline, but this time, of every interaction members of this account have had with your brand. This is the most comprehensive view of leads and accounts that your marketing team has ever seen. And this is what fuels Piper, so she can get to work converting inbound leads into pipeline. So let's set up a Piper email campaign for the first use case we showed earlier, leads coming in through a contact sales form. First, I filter down the list to include leads who submitted the form and matched my ICP. This keeps Piper focused on my best buyers. Next, I can lay out the foundation for this campaign for Piper. I tell her how long she should work these leads, outline her goal of booking a meeting, give guidance on when to remove them from a sequence, and so forth. Next, I can coach Piper on how to treat these leads. I can give her campaign context so she understands who these leads are and why they're valuable. I can also give her instructions on length and tone, and I can control her persistence level. I can also load her up with some email examples from my best human SDRs so she knows how her coworkers sound and can emulate their language. So now Piper has a complete backstory on this campaign, and it only took a few minutes. But before she starts firing off emails, we want to test drive her capabilities. With the AI Sequence Simulator, we can see how Piper will email based on different scenarios. Here we can see how she'd initially follow up with an inbound lead. Pretty straightforward. Now let's see how she'd follow up with an inbound lead who didn't open email number 1, but later visited our pricing page. Interesting, you can see Piper reference the unopened email and that pricing page activity, all while trying to get a meeting scheduled. This is mind-blowing. Piper can send completely bespoke emails for each unique inbound lead without rigid time-based rules or pre-written templates. She just needs a little bit of direction and then she's off to the races. And with Piper Workflows, all these activities are flowing right into Salesforce. Plus, you can see how Piper is contributing to inbound pipeline and doing it all at scale. AI email alongside the entire Qualified Pipeline AI platform is a surefire way to boost pipeline and efficiency. If you'd like to learn more, be sure to reach out to the Qualified team today.